This looks easy enough, but there was a lot of work involved in getting to this stage. A lot of work, a lot of figuring out, a lot of failed attempts. But we got there. And this is part of the journey when you're learning something new. So the plan was simple enough in my head. Melt the copper and turn it into something else. Turn it into either a pendant or something that I could use in the fabrication process. Sounded simple, and in theory, I could achieve this with the equipment I had, but the reality soon came crashing down when I worked out a few things that I hadn't thought of. And this happens when you're trying to learn something new. There's always those unexpected bumps in the road that kind of throw you off track a little bit. Now, this is the part that I played over and over and over again in my mind's eye. I visualized this whole process and how it was going to pour and everything was going to be cool, but this wasn't the reality of the situation. What I'm working out here is a very, very important science lesson here. The difference between melting and getting it to flow. I spent a good amount of time and a good amount of gas trying to get this to flow, and it just wouldn't. And that was because I wasn't able to get it hot enough. This was a valuable lesson, and this is where the hard science meets versus the dream of what I want to achieve comes crashing into reality. It wouldn't melt. It'd melt, but it just wouldn't flow. And when you're pouring, you need it to get to that Terminator 2 liquefied state, and it just wouldn't. And it cost me a crucible for this lesson. So I think it looks pretty cool, but it's retired now. So having the mold still set up, I was determined for some sort of outcome. I needed to at least get one pour under my belt. So I pulled out the silver and I thought this should be an easy win. Boy, was I wrong. Now I can already see here where I made my mistake. And if you can see it, let me know in the comments, because I'm pretty sure it's a pretty simple mistake that I've made. I thought it might have been something else, but looking back at this video, I could see exactly where I may have stuffed up. Unfortunately, this was not a successful cast. I was only able to pour the sprue. Le bogueur, as the French would say. Ah, man. Oh, well, back to the drawing board. So that's 0 for 2. I am absolutely determined to have some sort of successful outcome tonight. I really needed a win, so I thought of a simple and easy way to achieve something. I pulled out the bronze. I've been sitting on this bronze for a bit, and I just wanted to pour something, get an idea of how it pours, and also get an idea of mass and weight. And I was able to do that by pouring this blob. This blob was a small victory and a step closer to achieving what I set out to do, and that is to cast something in sand. Getting there. This is a good step forward. Ding, ding, ding. Round 4. I bought this bronze a while ago to practice with, and I probably should have started off with this, but I really wanted to see if I could get the copper to melt. Now that I know that it doesn't, it's time to have a bit of fun. I've prepared the flask with pendant mold that I've made out of wax, and I'm confident that I'm going to get a successful outcome this time. Everything is working in my favour. The bronze melts and it flows. I'm pretty confident that with the first couple of muck-ups with my cast, with my mould making, that I've got this right. And down the hatch it goes, and bam! Woohoo! I can already tell that something has successfully cast. It looks a bit smouldery, but I can see the details. Few little mistakes on my behalf, but this is really cool. This is really, really something that's going to push me forward to keep going. There is a term in cooking called mise en place, and it means everything in its place. I've done everything I can to ensure this pour is successful. There are a few things that could go wrong, but I've done all the pre-preparation and the planning. So hopefully this all works out. And now for the moment of truth. Did I successfully sandcast? Yes! Look at it! Oh, yeah! Oh, so happy right now. Oh, yes! Everything worked. Wow, that is so cool. I am so pumped right now. You've got no idea how exhilarating this is. Woohoo! I finally got to do it. Some awesome sand casting under my belt now. Looking forward to doing some more. I hope you enjoyed this journey. I really, really wanted to share it with you guys. It's something I've always wanted to do, and I wanted to inspire you guys to try something new. It's always good to try new things. It's good for your brain, good for your heart, good for your soul. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for coming along and being patient with this. Please subscribe if you want to watch more of this awesome sort of stuff.